Absolutely love the ending of that song. Welcome, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. That was Slayer, South of Heaven, off of their South of Heaven album. And today we are going to be playing some Starsector. At least for 3 blocks, before I play some Bard's Tale Trilogy later today. Start that at about noon. And let's jump into it. Now, I've played this before, long time ago. I've probably forgotten how, though I'm going to be a glutton and I'm not going to run through the tutorials. So welcome everybody. Again, this is a Game Design Lexicon. If you like what you're watching here, did I forget to set up filters on Starsector? How much you want to bet I did? Give me just 1 second here. Let me add those filters real quick. Otherwise that audio is going to get, it's already getting loud actually. Let's see. Copy. No. Copy filters. Base filters. Oh, there we go. Much better, much better. Okay. And I need to add that to my pre-stream checklist. Let's see. Let's see. Copy filters. Good morning, X-Band. How are you doing today? Let's see. So I'm actually filters are on game audio. Okay. I'm actually documenting my pre-stream setup process. So I can actually go through it every time and make sure that and share it for other people if they want to see it. But continue. Did I start a game? I guess I did. Let's delete that. Let's start again. I hope your Tuesday is going wonderful. Mine is not bad. Not bad. Got actually a good 8 hours sleep. Decided to start up the stream. Not really just to play, but to document the process. I've been meaning to do that for a while. The other day I played a few blocks of, what is it, Potion Craft, and my sound got messed up, so I didn't actually have any sound mic audio the whole time, and it was a huge waste. It just sucked. Okay, Shelza, Sector Age Mix, normal sized, help pop-ups, we're not gonna do... Let's do Captain, not Ma'am. And initializing dominant ident chip. I think that's good. Your most recent occupation was 1. A bounty hunter commanding a wolf class frigate. 2. A scavenger commanding a wayfarer class combat freighter. I had no idea that this game was written in Java, which is actually pretty interesting. It performs really well for being a Java game. Performance is not something that I really know Java for. A scavenger commanding a wayfarer class combat freighter. An explorer leading a salvage expedition from an aboard Apogee class cruiser. Faster start. A mercenary leading a small force from aboard a Hammerhead class destroyer. Faster start. Let's do the Wolf class frigate. Sleek and deadly combat frigate with middling logistics. Oh, god damn it, there goes my alarm. Just in case I don't wake up. That's what that's for. But that hasn't been a problem. I've been getting up consistently between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. every morning. Riding with coffee today. Got the coffee Buddha going. And, one of these days I'm going to hold that up and spill it all over my new keyboard. Let's hope for that one day. Explorer or mercenary? Let's do the faster start since I don't know what I'm doing. Task force geared towards bounty hunting. Includes a small tanker to extend its operating range somewhat. Now let's go ahead and do that. Your most recent occupation was a mercenary class, so I get a Hammerhead destroyer, Drover class light carrier, Centurion class heavy frigate, Lasher class frigate, Dram class tanker, 18 grand, and 1 officer. Select campaign difficulty. Easy is recommended. Let's do easy since I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, it's been forever since I played this. Should I do the tutorial? Start with tutorial, maybe? Start with the toot? Should I do a toot? Shit, I don't know. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Start with tutorial on the easy level, because I'm a snowflake, apparently. Okay. Boop. Welcome to the Persian sector. Your fleet is in the middle of nowhere and critically low on supplies. If you don't acquire more supplies, your fleet will suffer through a slow but ultimately fatal decline. You decide to continue. What choice do I have? Fortunately, there's a debris field nearby. Move up into it, activate your scavenge ability to search it for useful cargo. Scavenging requires heavy machinery, but there is some in your cargo. Make sure you take all of the supplies and other valuable cargo, but feel free to leave the cheap and bulky metals behind. To get your fleet moving, click on empty space in the direction you want to move. So, here I am. Oh, there's the field there. Alright, so let's fly over here. That's our scavenge, so let's scavenge. Your fleet assumes a stable orbit relative to the debris field. The field appears stable and will not drift apart anytime soon. Long-range scans indicates it's likely something of value could be found inside. There are indications of what salvage is to be had. May not be easy to get rid of, and there's significant risk involved in running the salvage operation. So let's assess. Assess. Crew and machinery required and available. 80 crew, 30 machinery. What's the 30-10? Scavenging effectiveness, 24%. Ugh. The density of the debris field affects both the amount of resources and the number of rare items found. Let's begin that salvage. An accident during the operation has resulted in the loss of 8 crew and 3 heavy machinery. You decide to continue. What do we get here? Yeah. We found some supplies. We found some fuel. Found some heavy machinery and some metals. So let's take all of that and confirm and continue. F5. Quick save and advance the tutorial. A pirate fleet is approaching. First, you'll spot it as a sensor contact and then an unidentified fleet. And then, when it gets very close, you'll see its true colors. Don't worry, the pirate ship is a shoddy rust bucket, and if you do lose, you can press F9 to quick load. Gotta love save scumming. Even so, combat can be expensive, especially if there's no bounty on the enemy you fight. Deploying ships into battle reduces their combat readiness, and recovering CR consumes supplies. Battle damage can cost even more supplies to repair. However, fighting is often necessary to survive. Wait for the pirate fleet to approach, then defeat them. So that's the pirate fleet right there. It's a space pause game, which is kind of nice. So let's meet them. Let's meet them halfway. Boink. The pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostiles will have reduced impact on your reputation. Any hostilities will have reduced impact on your reputation. So this is my forces. Broadsword heavy fighters, dagger torpedo bombers. We got a tanker, which we probably won't send into combat, a light frigate, a heavy custom frigate, a Drover light strike carrier, and our hammerhead, which is our flagship. And we have rogue miner held in reserve. How far is that? No, that's okay. Let's see. Open a comm link. If a spacer steals food to feed his family, his comrades, they'll call it piracy. If that makes me a pirate, then I'd rather be a pirate than some poor tool saluting the Phoenix. Okay. The pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. Move to engage. The opposing fleet moves in to join battle. Transfer command for this. Now let's continue. You can select which ships to deploy at the beginning of each battle, and deploy reinforcements as the battle goes on. Deploying a ship reduces its combat readiness by a fixed amount. In addition, ships will begin gradually lose combat readiness after their peak readiness time runs out. Recovering combat readiness takes time and consumes valuable supplies. So, yeah, don't show that again. Okay. So, we're going to deploy that. Let's just deploy everything. What the hell? And deploy. Deployment, recovery costs 26 supplies, so now, okay, so space pause again. Now, oh, it's a small combat field. So I'm assuming I'm controlling that guy, right? Am I? The enemy fleet is defeated. Okay, your forces were able to gain a complete victory in the last engagement. Your forces were able to recover some combat readiness, and they control the battle space, and the engagement was limited. Relationship with the pirates reduced by 3. Salvage crews are able to recover 239 credits from the CPU cores still active in the wreckage. Let's go ahead and take it all. And get the flock out of there. Your fleet supply consumption has just gone up. Recovering combat readiness used to deploy ships in battle costs supplies, as does repairing battle damage. To reduce supply use, repairs and CR recovery on ships can be suspended from the fleet screen. That's here. And we definitely don't want to suspend repairs. Scuttle, mothball, suspend repairs, and refit. Yeah, no, let's repair everything for sure. Bonk. Okay. Wait for the pirates to oppose. I already did all that. You've gained 46,000 experience points. You have advanced to level 2. You have 4 story points to spend. You have 2 skill points to spend. I don't remember what the hell story points were. So with skill, let's do leadership 1. And let's do combat 1. There we go. Confirm. Story points sound like something you'd use in, I don't know. So, F5 to quick save and advance the tutorial. Okay, game saved. Game resumed. You've gained a level. You gain 1 skill point with each level up, and an additional point at the start of the campaign. You also gain story points as you gain XP. These can be used to take exceptional actions to make your own story in a way. Tutorial will introduce you to these a bit later. I have those in, like, role-playing games and stuff. Skill points are used to learn skills. Skills are arranged in 4 aptitudes: combat, leadership, technology, and industry. Each aptitude has a number of tiers. You advance to the higher tiers by picking skills from the lower ones. Skills that affect your piloted ship, all combated ships, and few skills and other aptitudes can be made elite at the cost of a story point. Your maximum level you can reach is 15. Press C to open the character tab. I already did that. Done, 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 done. And out of there. Shortly after dispatching the pirates, you receive a tight beam communication from the system's main inhabited world, Acrea. The message is brief and asks you to travel there and contact Station Commander Black as soon as possible. Let's lay in a course for Acrea and Syria. You don't need to do this to travel, but it helps to track where you're going and how long it'll take you to get there. After dismissing this dialogue, press E to open the intel screen. To view the details of the message you just received, select the message and click on the Show on Map button. Open the map centered directly on Ankyria and Syria. Then left-click and hold the planet and select Lay in Course from the menu that pops up. So, E. You could also press Tab to open up the map and locate it manually. So E. And, oh, there it is. Heal. And then show on map. Aha. Lean course. Hell yeah. Where am I? Ooh. Is that me? Oh yeah, there we go. Hell yeah, dude. 13 supplies a day. Back in Syria is pretty far away, and it'll take a while to get there at this rate. You decide to... the sustained burn ability uses for long distance travel. Activating it will briefly stop the fleet and reduce its acceleration to minimum, but the maximum burn level will be much higher. A sustained burn can be interrupted by other fleets activating an interdiction pulse. Activate sustained burn to get to Syria more quickly, and Syria more quickly. You can also press shift to speed up time. So, sustained burn. Let's do that. Kaboom! And away we go. You're coming up on an asteroid belt. If you go through at full speed, there's a chance your fleet may be knocked off course. Some of your ships might even suffer damage from them. Slow-moving fleet avoids this danger. Press S and hold to move more slowly. Danger's low, however... okay. Oh. Asteroid belt. There we go. Well, that was lovely. Okay, your fleet is getting closer to Syria, which is controlled by the Hegemony, a major militaristic faction in the sector. While in hegemony space, a fleet is required by law to identify itself by keeping its transponder turned on. This is a view shared by most, though not all major factions. You decide to continue. Turning on the transponder makes your fleet highly visible, and everyone seeing it will know who you are, unlike that pirate fleet who fought you earlier, which had to be very close to positively identify. Keeping your transponder on is a crippling disadvantage in hostile space, but as we're getting closer to port and we'd like to dock there, it's a good idea to turn it on. Gained ability transponder. Activate the transponder before getting close to Syria, both to avoid unwanted attention from patrols and receive docking clearance. Since turning it on and off has major consequences, it requires a double tap to turn on or off. Once prime and once more to confirm. Okay, so bunk, bunk, transponder on. Ooh, the sun. Oh, here we go. Your fleet approaches Syria. The economy of Syria is dominated by hegemony logistics. The light industry complex grew up on military contracts and now possesses the scale and legitimacy to make respectable inroads into civilian commerce web of core hegemony space. Your fleet transmits identification codes via the transponder, and you are soon granted docking clearance. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing here? Opening the comm directory. Establish connection. Your connection request is accepted surprisingly quickly, given that a citizen has many responsibilities. Ah, you've come. Excellent. As you are well aware, recently, well, I suppose we can skip that part. Yeah, where do I fit in? Miners turned pirates are guarding the jump points, preventing us from gathering recent readings and coming up with a way to stabilize them. We do have a security detachment that can handle their forces, but they're tied up defending Syria. The pirates are too much for you to take on, but fortunately, you don't have to. We've got an agent, something station, who was able to gain access to recent sensor readings from the ships guarding the jump points, but they have not been able to get to a long-range comm array and send the data to us. That's where you come in. Head to, what is that, Derinkiu, and receive the data from our agent, then return here. Okay. Why me? Why not? I'm exactly spoiled for a choice, and I'm not exactly spoiled for a choice, and you're shown some ability to handle difficulties. Okay, sounds good. What's the plan? First off, make sure you turn off your transponder once you undock. I've instructed the security detachment not to give you any trouble about that. If you're lucky, the pirates may even think you're one of their own and let you approach that name without any trouble. Still, it makes sense to go dark as you get closer. Make sure they can't get a good reading on your fleet. You can also approach along the asteroid belt. That'll give you almost perfect cover as long as you're moving slowly. And if they do notice me, then you're in trouble. Activate emergency burn to get out of there and lose them. Then try again. Don't e-burn unless you really need to, though. It's hard on your ships. Costs you more supplies to recover. Okay, whatever. Gained ability, emergency burn. Nice. Excellent. Thank you for being willing to help us. Come back when you got the data. Good luck. Okay. I guess we'll leave. So, we're going uphill. And like you said, it'd probably be good if we went through the asteroid belt. So let's do that. Let's turn off our transponder. Stable location. Okay. What we got here? Interdiction pulse. Emergency burn. Oh, shit. Come on, guys. Approach from the asteroid belt, and we will be in secrecy here, I guess. What is this? Oh, no. Let's go this way. Yeah, there. Oh, there we go. Bonk. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, shit. No. Don't go too fast. Go too fast, and we'd be in trouble. Okay, so we want to avoid the pirate ships. And then dock, right? Bonk. Your fleet approaches Derinkiu mining station. Your fleet goes into orbit around Derinkiu mining station. The local port authority seems to take no issue with your explanation for why your transponder regrettably can't be turned on. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Is it in the bar? I can't remember. Let's see. Freelance admin. Oh, there's my agent. Contact. You contact the agent using a special comms ID and exchange passphrases to verify each other's identities. The agent then transmits a data file with recent raw sensor readings of the unstable jump points. Well, fun. Deliver data to the station commander, Morgan Black, at Syria. Oh, shit. God damn it. I need to repair, I guess. Let's get the flock out of here. Let's kill that stupid path that I got going. There we go. On our sustain burn, turn our transponder back on. Was that a combat over there? Or is that... Oh, no, that's debris. I'm still getting a hang of how to control this thing again. Okay. You have the data. Well done. There's a brief wait as you transmit the data file. Now, while the system is running a preliminary analysis of the data, I believe you're due a reward. There's a chime in the background, and she looks concerned. Is there a problem? Yes. The system estimates it'd take about a cycle to analyze the data and come up with a stabilization algorithm. Naturally, by then, the data would be out of date and any algorithm based on it meaningless. If we had an AI core on hand, that's legal, Bubba, we could analyze the data more quickly. Fortunately, there's a survey probe somewhere in the system, one left over from the initial exploration of the sector by the domain. It should have at least one AI core serving as brain. Let's see. Let's go get that. Stabilize the jump points. Retrieve the AI core from the derelict probe beyond the orbit of Pontoise. Okay, let's go. Where is the derelict? Is it that? No. So let's, what is that? E? Alright. Doink. Doink. Show on map. Ah, there we go. So let's go this way. Nice. Plane course. Don't hit the sun, Bubba. Don't hit the sun. Don't hit the sun. Thank you. Oh, my coffee ice is gone. Okay. Pretty. Nice little ring field there. Boink. As you approach the stark white Taurus hulls of Galatia Academy Station, your request to the automated docking queue is denied. After a moment, Comlinks opens unexpectedly to a hegemony cycle. Encryption kicks in, and your view screen cuts to a harried-looking hegemony lieutenant in a using a handheld comms unit. My apologies, Captain. The Academy is closed during the crisis. I shall have to ask you to leave immediately. An adjutant leads into frame and whispers something in his ear. So you're the freelancer my CO on Ansiria's got to help us out. He relaxes his tone somewhat. I am Lieutenant Colburn Caliban to Scene Key. We are carrying out an investigation into it's amazing that I gotta learn how to pronounce all these fucked up words that I'm never gonna have to say again. We're carrying out the investigation into who screwed up here while you take care of the problem out there. As I wish you luck, Captain, because if you don't solve this, it's going to get ugly. I swear if I ever create a world, everything's going to have normal names like Michael and Joe and Fred. Okay, what's wrong? You considered whether to answer your question. I suppose you're technically in the chain of command as an auxiliary. Right. We arrested the provost of the academy on a screen full of charges endangering space infrastructure, negligence of habitability, protocols, a gross conspiracy to manipulate unauthorized technologies. It goes on. And by old Earth, you note his jaw clenching unconsciously, he deserves it. What did he do? We were briefed about the experiment, but it was only supposed to cause minor increase in comms noise, maybe some odd readings near the jump points, nothing like this. Obviously something more was going on, something big enough that the provost had to know about it, and Lieutenant's adjunct whispers into his ear again. If you're not mistaken, there is some shouting in the background, barely picked up by the lieutenant's handheld comm unit. The mob grows restless, Lieutenant, the lieutenant says with a joyless smile. He barks some orders to someone. The hollow feed jostles and flickers with static as they begin to move. We'll have to chat later, Captain. I'll buy you a pint on Codal Station if you can get us out of this. So what am I supposed to do? Retrieve the AI core from the derelict probe beyond the orbit of... Oh, got it. Got it. So... derelict probe? Okay, I'm confused. Analyzing the jump point data requires an AI core. There's domain error survey probe outside the orbit upon it. If salvaged, it's likely to yield again. I am head towards the asteroid belt. Oh, and that is a break. I guess we were going to take a short break here, and we'll be back shortly with some more Starsector. Remember, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. If you do like what you're watching, make sure you give us a follow down below. And if you want to watch any of our older content, you can hit us up over on YouTube with a subscribe, and we'll be right back.